And if you're one of them, good afternoon, beautiful people. So we've just parked up because it's pissing it down on and off. I'm going to make me and Gareth some food because he's hungry and so am I. Now, I thought, show you how to make a chili con carne. We've got some beef mince. Ignore the date. I don't like touching meat with my hands on. And I'm telling you, ignore the date because it was in the freezer. So it says on there, I think it's 2 days out of date, but it's not. It's been in the freezer. It is now defrosted. So I took it out. What is that? Look at that. Extra bit on my glove. I don't like touching raw meat. And to save water while I'm on the road. Like that. I'm going the wrong way around, don't I? It says here, this Aldi beef. Is it Aldi? Yep, it says you can just peel it off. I bet you can't. Well, that was satisfying. You can just peel it off. So I'll go straight to meat as well. Yeah. Now, I'm going to fry the mince first. No oil in this pan, just the mince. Is that the right pan I want to use? I don't think that's the right pan, let me check. No, it's not. So I've got like a wok one. Guess who's back with the battery? Right. Literally nothing, no oil in it because it's meat. So I'm going to put the heat on that. Does that link? Yeah, it does. Put loads on for now because so far not even used them, not even touched the meat. It peeled right off, which I didn't think it was gonna. So I need a spoon. I don't want that one. I'm going to need my handle as well, aren't I? Chop that meat up a little bit and just separate it. See, that's why I needed the gloves. It's easy to just pull it apart, guys. It's a bit compacted because of how it was packed. Now it is 5%, I do believe. Oh no, 60%. That was 5% fat. What is it? I'll read it in a second for you. I've just mushed it up so it's all looking good. Now I can take these off. So it is, that says 60% less plastic. Just says beef for bolognese. Oh, yeah, 10% fat, so it's 90% beef. Clean hands, look now. So far all we've got in this is meat. Now I'm going to season it with black pepper. And only black pepper. Just black pepper. And we're going to bang a little bit of salt in it, not loads. A little bit more black pepper. Spicy. And we're just going to let that boil away. Plate. Again, that's washing up. So I'm going to dice up 1 onion. I'm going to point you at the food in a second so you know what I'm doing. How are we all doing? Let me know in the comments. I just thought I'd say hello to you all first before I point you towards the food and give you this recipe that you probably don't want to follow. Don't think anybody follows me after the whole soap fiasco. You was all laughing at that in the comments. I'm glad I amused you. And I got quite a lot of well done for posting this even though it didn't work out. That's life, isn't it? Stuff sometimes just doesn't work out. Tip all that in there. Right, let me point you towards this food so you can see what I'm doing. You can hear me like that. So I'm going to give this a stir. And some mince. Fat out of that. I'm going to open the window. Shut that in case there's midges though. Now we're going to cut this up quite small, this one. Just one onion. Because it's a chili con carne, you don't want massive chunks in it. See, quite small. Now, this is going straight in with this mince as soon as it's cut. Like that. So, the onion's going to get mushed up with that. I'm going to fry that off. So that might take me a good 5-10 minutes, if that. I'm cutting it off, look. It's hot in here because I've got the heating up. So, yeah, literally going to fry these off. Nothing other than that. And we'll be back shortly. Can you see my pan, people? You absolutely can. So as you can see, I've been browning that for 6 or 7 minutes. Now, while I was doing that, I chopped up 4, do you know the mini peppers you can get in Aldi? 4 of them, 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 red. No pit seeds in it. I'm just going to dump that in there, right? This is about the equivalent of 1 large pepper. You don't need loads of it. You like a bit of pepper because it's a chilli anyway. I'm going to bang that in there. Now, we're going to do a little bit of seasoning. Before we do anything else, just let me mix them peppers up. Right. I am going to add a little bit more black pepper. Right. We're going to add a little bit of paprika. See, a little bit, fair whack of that. We are going to add a teaspoon of mustard powder. Not loads, but a little bit of ginger. Obviously bog standard for us, garlic. We don't like garlic, there's not coming out on that side. There we go, garlic. Now, I'm going to add a tiny bit of water, I mean a little, tiny bit, splash of water like that. And then mix all them spices into that meat before I do anything else. Get a little bit of the gravy going at the bottom now, look. Not massive, what bit. And that's basically all the oil and the gravy that's from... I've added nothing to this other than that tiny splash of water. Now before I do anything else with them seasons that are in there, hold on, I've lost a bit of my onion. And that little bit of water sat in the bottom, I'm going to take my lid and put its hat on, wherever that is, it's in here. I'm going to put its hat on. Now with that water, that's going to steam to make sure all that mince is totally cooked. Not for a long time, but I am going to steam that for 5 minutes. So, I'll see you in a second, but I'll be back in 5 minutes. We're back on we are. Now, 6 minutes I've steamed this for. Oh, look at that. Just to double check and soften everything up. Can you see all that juice in that? That's where all your flavour is. And there ain't too much of it, so I'm leaving it in. Right, now what we're going to do is, while I was doing that, I took a handful of tomatoes on my makeshift chopping board and I just prodded a hole in them. They're going in whole as they are. Give them a stir through. Then I've got one of these. Can you see? Chili sauce, and it's from Aldi. Oh, look at that, how strong I was. And I'm literally going to pour the chili sauce in there. Now I'm not going to add, I was going to say I wasn't going to add any water, but there's quite a bit in that. Wait a minute. I don't need the water because there's that juice in the bottom, but there's loads of chunks left in that. I have only put the tiniest bit of water in it. Look at that. Just get all the good bits out. I'm going to give that a stir in. Smells quite nice actually. Now we're going to get a bit of juice out of these tomatoes as well. Just want to make sure that everything's coated in that chilli sauce. Well, all the mazes. I'm making chili con carne.
Again?
I haven't made a chili con carne before.
And yeah?
Don't think so. I've even made it hot for you, Gareth.
You've made a chili before.
I don't think I have. Now, what we're going to do is, just ignore Gareth.
Can't you cook with like some stuffed chicken with cheese and garlic? And,
maybe.
Is that something I have to show you?
Maybe, we'll see. I'm not that good, to be fair. So, what we're going to do is, I'm going to leave it up high till it bubbles. The sauce, can you see it bubbling in the corner now, look? Bubbling in a few different places. I'm going to stick my lid on. I'm going to turn it on low. And now I'm going to leave that on a low light for 10 minutes. Just to soften them tomatoes up, and I'll bring you back in 10 minutes time. Now, it didn't make a difference, did it? Well, I've got my 10 minutes to spare. I did say to you in the last vlog, if you're watching them in order, that I was going to do something and do a giveaway on this. But I wanted to show you me making the chilli first. I am getting my craft stuff out. It'll either be later this afternoon or in the morning. So the next vlog, I promise you I won't vlog anything else. I just wanted to vlog the chilli because I've never done it before. The next vlog is going to be a crafty vlog, and it's going to be a giveaway on it. Come back for that one. Just checking you on. So I've turned you on before I've done anything. Let's have a look. Look at that bad boy. Yeah. And because it's on low, look, now it's stuck to the bottom. These tomatoes are getting a nice mush going on them, look. Perfect. Now, I'm hoping this is not too chillified. Right. Now that is actually ready. Let me point you up to look at me. Hi. Now, I've got some other stuff to do for it, but I need to decide whether I'm eating this or not. It's more the sauce, I don't need food. I know I like everything in it, other than I don't know if this sauce is too hot for me. It does have a bit of a kick. I'm glad I've tasted that, because I'm going to add some more black pepper. I'm really glad I've tasted that. Right, I've added some more black pepper. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic. I'm going to add a little bit more paprika. Not loads of paprika, but right, I'm going to give that a mix. I was going to say it's ready, but I need these to mix back in, don't I? So mix that all together and put this lid back on for another 5 minutes. Now, while that's doing that, we are going to make this with tagliatelle. So first and foremost, what I'm going to do is, while that's doing that, I'm going to fill my kettle and boil my kettle. Will it fit in there with that on? Yeah! Oh, there's a bit of paper on my kettle. I'm going to set fire to my house. Right, so while that's bubbling away for 5 minutes, I'm going to boil the kettle so we've got some hot water, because I'm cooking this tagliatelle in a special way. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Right, so that chilli's ready now. I've boiled my kettle, red hot. I'm going to put the water in the pan. I'll show you it in a second. Holding it before I burn myself. So I can put it straight back on. I need to get the handle off the other pan. Right, now what we're doing with this is, I'm pointing you at my pan. Can you see? You can. Now, I've got some of this. This is from a garlic farm I went to see. And it's not open. Bugger. 1 minute while I open it. So this is garlic butter. Now into this pan of boiling water, I'm going to put a spoonful, oh god that's hard that, of garlic butter. Just half a teaspoon, not loads. Put that back in my fridge, what a strong one. We're going to put in a little bit of salt. Where's my spoon from my chilli? Mix that garlic butter into it. Yeah. Now this is on high and this water's hot. So because it's hot, we've got some tagliatelle. Gotta think much rice. When I've got tagliatelle left over from the thing the other day, so we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 nests. Tagliatelle in there, and I'm going to boil it for 7 minutes. Because the water's already hot, so 7 minutes is all it will take. What I'll do is I'll bring you back when I've dished it all up, and we're going to make Gareth try it and do a taste test for you, see if he likes it. But that's all that's going to take is 7 minutes. Dip it out, set it up. I'll be back in a bit when my food's ready. So I've drained my pasta. I've put His Majesty on some chilli. And I've put a little bit of grated cheese. I've just grated that myself. With my grater that I got in the range ages ago. His Majesty's ready for his food.
Is that the cheese that we got from the motorhome shop?
Yes, there's some. I had 2 little bits of cheese, so I mixed 2 together.
Oh. Smells banging, excellent.
I put a little bit of garlic butter in the tagliatelle as I was cooking it.
Don't waste my garlic butter.
Only a tiny bit, love, calm down.
That's for my bread.
Nice.
Very tasty.
You like that? Nice.
The cheese is strong. What cheese is it?
It's just cheddar and that. Cheddar from the wax. White cheddar from the wax and a little bit of normal cheddar.
Yeah, I know which one you're on about. That'll do.
Nice, yeah?
And this is just going to taste like pasta.
It's got a bit of garlic in it though.
Can't taste garlic.
Oh, right, okay. Score out of 10?
Oh, this has got to be maybe a 10.
Yeah. I think it's a 10 as well, so I'm going to eat my dinner. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. See you later. Bye.